Guys, welcome back to Nguru the Guru, and today we will be dealing with the PostgreSQL inner joins. So there are situations where you might use the inner join where you have data in 2 separate tables or even 3 separate tables or 4 separate tables, and you would like to bring all the data together for your analysis. So we are going to go through the syntax, and then we can show 2 examples, and we are going to call it a day. So this is my pgadmin. I'm using Postgres database. You just go to servers, then you click on databases, then at the bottom you'll find schemas. So I have 2 tables. I have the customers table with the customer ID, bracket customer ID, customer name, segment, age, country, city, state, postal code, and region. And then I also have a regions table which I'll use later, so I can close that. And then I have the sales table, which is what we'll begin by using. I have an order line, order ID, order date, ship mode, customer ID, which is the column that the 2 tables share. Then subcategory, category, quantity, discount, and that's all for the 2 tables. So let me open my SQL editor. So I believe this is expanded enough, you guys can see. So what is the syntax for inner joins? First, you have to have the 2 tables, and then you have a select statement. Let's just use this customer table. So I'll select two columns from the customers table just to show the syntax. So I can select the customer underscore name. I can just select the customer underscore name. Can have the customer underscore ID. Could also have the country, and then now we select the columns from, for some aesthetic, let's put tabs here, and then let's select now columns from my other table, sales. So in sales, what we'll need an order ID, and we'll need all the purchases still made, so we call these sales. So what table are these coming from? So this is the main table, customers, and because my 2 tables have a similar column and they are named the same, I have to use aliases. So what I'll do, I'll call this as C, and then I just put the C dot customer name, and then we can have inner join. What table am I using? Sales, and then I have another alias S. You do not need the S, you can do it like that. So, and then what are the first columns? C dot customer underscore ID, and then that's to equal to S dot customer underscore ID. So this is the syntax. We have all the columns you want. We have the from statement, the table you first using, this is the main table, and then you inner join. How to inner join sales on. We forgot that, sorry. So on, you have to have the on, and then the 2 columns that match up. So you can just run this and see the result. So down here, just bring this up. So you can see I have Claire Gute, I have Brosina Hoffman. So this is just some dummy data and the value of the sales they made and their order. So that is how you do an inner join. So let's say, for example, there are also a few other ways to do the inner join. You do not need to have the aliases also. You can just leave that there for your reference and just do another one. So let's go to have a select statement. What are we selecting? Let's go to customers table. I need a customer underscore name. I need a customer underscore ID. And what else do I need from this table? I can have the age. And then from the sales table, what do I need? From the sales table, we need the customer ID. No, not the customer ID, but the sales and the order ID. So from what table are we getting this? So the main table is customers, so just have customers there. And then you have the inner join. Now you can use the using statement instead of using, what is it called, instead of using the on. So inner join cells, and then using, and then you pass the column there. So customer underscore ID. So now it will select the columns from the two table. So from here select, and then all that. Let's run and see the result set. So you can see the result set is similar, so you can do it using the using statement. So the final example I'm going to show is if you had three tables. I believe I have another table regions here, and has a column country, which is also similar to the column country on customers. So we go all the same again, select, then what columns do I need? I need a customer name, I need the country. Now in this one I will use aliases, so let me just do c.country. I also need the c.customer ID for the other table, for the sales table. And then we can do now the other table, order underscore ID. Can do s.customer ID. So this is the other table. So from, have the from, and then C customers as this is C. Then I have the inner. Let me bring this down a bit. Then we have just there. We have the inner join. Have the inner join. Then what are we inner joining with first? We are joining sales as on. Let's have caps, although it's aesthetics. I just have it c dot customer underscore ID, and then s dot customer underscore ID. And then we have the second inner join, so this is a third table inner join. Then what we have, it's customers inner join region, I believe, regions SR. So then on c dot country is equals to r dot country. So you should be able to get users from different regions. So we select, these are all the columns that we need. These are all the columns that you need: customer name, country, customer ID, order ID. And then we have, this one is from sales. I do not need that. I just realized that because I already have the customer. I already have the customer ID from this, so I do not need that. But I need sales. I did not select sales. So from there, you can see you inner join the first one, sales, on customer ID, and then the second one, regions, we are inner joining on country. So let's see whether that works. Yeah, you can see now we should have a country column. You can see United States all the way. Let's see if there's another country. It seems all my data is from the United States, but it's right. So that is how you would join three tables. So we have done the syntax. This was the first one, the syntax. We also did inner joining two using using statement, and then now we did for the three. Also, if you need assistance on any other window functions on PostgreSQL, just click on the link at the top there, and you're able to access the others. So that is all from us, guys. Have a good week.